Living vibrantly after 60 to 5 habits to break for a longer, healthier life. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a topic that's close to my heart. Living vibrantly and fully after 60. You see, aging isn't just about wrinkles and gray hair. It's about how we choose to live each day. It's about recognizing the subtle habits that might be quietly chipping away at our health and happiness, and making conscious choices to turn things around. This video is all about empowering you to take control of your well-being and add not just years to your life, but life to your years. We'll be exploring 5 seemingly harmless habits that could be impacting your longevity and offering practical steps to break free. So grab a cup of tea, settle in, and let's get started. Habit 1. The myth of powering through. The first habit we're tackling is the myth of powering through. So many of us, especially as we navigate the demands of career and family, wear our busyness like a badge of honor. We push ourselves to the limit, sacrificing sleep to check off one more item on our to-do lists, answer just one more email, or finish just one more chapter. We tell ourselves we'll catch up on sleep later, that we're invincible, running on adrenaline, caffeine, and sheer willpower. But here's the truth. Consistent sleep deprivation is like slowly draining your life battery, leaving you vulnerable to a host of physical and mental health challenges. It's during sleep that your body performs essential repair and restoration functions. Your cells regenerate, your muscles rebuild, and your hormones rebalance. Your brain, that incredible organ that orchestrates everything you do, consolidates memories, processes information, and clears out toxins that accumulate throughout the day. Your immune system, your body's defense force against illness and disease, recharges and strengthens, preparing to fight off invaders. Skimping on those precious hours of restorative sleep doesn't just make you feel tired. It significantly increases your risk of developing serious health problems, from cardiovascular disease and diabetes, to weakened immunity, memory impairment, and even mood disorders like anxiety and depression. Think about it. A well-rested you is a sharper, more focused, more patient, and more energetic you. You're better equipped to handle stress, make sound decisions, and engage fully with the world around you. You have more mental clarity, emotional resilience, and physical stamina to pursue your passions and enjoy life to the fullest. Let's meet Margaret, a retired librarian who used to pride herself on her jam-packed schedule. She was always on the go, volunteering at the local hospital, leading book club discussions, attending community events, and staying up late into the night catching up on her reading. She wore her busyness like a badge of honor, believing that her constant activity was a testament to her vitality and engagement with life. But then, she started experiencing troubling symptoms. She noticed increasing bouts of forgetfulness, misplacing her keys, forgetting appointments, and struggling to recall names. Her energy levels plummeted, leaving her feeling drained and exhausted even after a full night's, or what she considered a full night's, sleep. She became more irritable and less patient, snapping at loved ones and withdrawing from social activities she once enjoyed. Concerned about her declining health, Margaret visited her doctor, who, after a thorough examination, helped her realize the crucial importance of prioritizing sleep. Margaret's doctor explained that her constant powering through, sacrificing sleep for her busy schedule, was taking a serious toll on her physical and mental well-being. The doctor recommended that Margaret establish a regular sleep schedule, going to bed and waking up around the same time each day, even on weekends, to regulate her body's natural sleep-wake cycle. He also suggested creating a relaxing bedtime routine to signal to her body that it was time to wind down. This could include taking a warm bath, reading a book, listening to calming music, or practicing gentle stretches. Margaret took her doctor's advice to heart, and gradually she began to experience the transformative power of prioritizing sleep. By establishing a consistent sleep schedule and embracing a calming bedtime ritual, Margaret rediscovered her vitality. Her memory improved, her energy levels soared, and her mood brightened. She found that she was able to engage in the activities she loved with renewed enthusiasm and focus. She learned a valuable lesson. True productivity comes not from doing more, but from doing things well, with a rested mind and body. She discovered that by prioritizing sleep, she wasn't just adding years to her life, but life to her years. Habit 2. Undereating. Next up is a sneaky culprit: undereating. Especially as we age, our appetites can change, and it's easy to fall into the trap of not consuming enough calories and essential nutrients. Several factors contribute to this decreased appetite. Our metabolism naturally slows down, meaning we require fewer calories to maintain our weight. Hormonal shifts can also play a role, affecting our hunger signals and how our bodies process food. Additionally, medications commonly prescribed for age-related conditions can sometimes suppress appetite as a side effect. Furthermore, dental issues or difficulties with swallowing can make eating certain foods challenging, leading to smaller portions or the avoidance of nutrient-rich options altogether. Social isolation can also contribute to undereating. Mealtimes can be less appealing when eaten alone, and the effort of preparing a meal for one might seem daunting. This can lead to a cascade of health issues. Muscle loss, also known as sarcopenia, is a common consequence of undereating, especially when combined with a lack of physical activity. This loss of muscle mass can weaken us, making everyday tasks more difficult and increasing the risk of falls. Our immune systems also rely on a steady supply of nutrients to function optimally. Undereating can deprive our bodies of the vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants needed to fight off infections and illnesses, leaving us more vulnerable to colds, flu, and other health problems. Decreased energy levels are another significant side effect. Food is our body's fuel source, and when we don't consume enough calories, we simply don't have the energy to engage fully in life. This can lead to fatigue, lethargy, and a decreased interest in activities we once enjoyed. We might think we're being healthy by eating less, perhaps influenced by societal pressures to maintain a certain body image, but if we're not getting enough of the right foods, we're actually doing our bodies a disservice. Remember, food is fuel. It provides the building blocks for everything from strong bones and healthy muscles to a sharp mind and a robust immune system. Proper nutrition is essential for maintaining our vitality and independence as we age. Meet George, a retired carpenter who, after losing his wife, started eating smaller and simpler meals. He found himself cooking less, often resorting to pre-packaged meals or skipping meals altogether. He felt full easily and didn't see the need to eat large portions, attributing his reduced appetite to his age. He also found that grocery shopping and preparing meals felt like a chore now that he was doing it alone. However, he began feeling increasingly weak and tired. He noticed that climbing the stairs became a struggle, and he often felt dizzy or lightheaded. Concerned about his declining health, he visited his doctor, who, after running some tests, diagnosed him with several nutrient deficiencies, particularly in iron and vitamin D. George's doctor explained that his reduced food intake, combined with a lack of sunlight exposure, was contributing to his fatigue and weakness. George then started working with a registered dietitian who helped him create a meal plan that was both nutritious and easy to prepare. She emphasized the importance of incorporating nutrient-rich foods like lean protein, such as fish, chicken, and beans, which are essential for maintaining muscle mass. She also encouraged him to eat a variety of colorful fruits and vegetables, packed with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, and whole grains, which provide fiber and sustained energy. The dietitian also suggested that George try meal prepping on the weekends, preparing larger batches of food that he could easily portion out throughout the week. She also encouraged him to explore community meal programs and senior centers, where he could enjoy nutritious meals in a social setting. He also began enjoying regular meals with friends, which not only improved his nutrition, but also his social connection and overall mood. He rediscovered the pleasure of sharing meals with others and found that having company made eating more enjoyable. Gradually, George regained his strength and energy. He started feeling more like himself again, able to participate in the activities he enjoyed without feeling constantly drained. He learned a valuable lesson. Eating enough of the right foods is not about indulging or overeating. It's about nourishing our bodies and providing them with the fuel they need to thrive, especially as we age. Habit 3. Neglecting strength training is a surprisingly common habit, and one that can have a significant impact on our health and well-being as we age. Many of us focus on cardiovascular exercise, like walking, swimming, or cycling, which is certainly important for heart health. However, we often overlook the crucial role that strength training plays in maintaining our physical independence and overall quality of life. As we get older, we naturally start to lose muscle mass, a process known as sarcopenia. This loss of muscle can lead to decreased strength, reduced mobility, and an increased risk of falls, which can be particularly devastating for older adults. Strength training helps to counteract this natural decline by building and preserving muscle tissue. It's not about bulking up or becoming a bodybuilder. It's about maintaining the strength we need to perform everyday tasks with ease and confidence. Think about the activities you enjoy: carrying groceries, lifting grandchildren, gardening, climbing stairs. These all require muscle strength, and strength training can help ensure that we can continue to do these things as we age. Furthermore, strength training has benefits that extend far beyond simply building muscle. It also strengthens our bones, improving bone density and reducing the risk of osteoporosis, a condition that weakens bones and makes them more susceptible to fractures. Stronger bones mean greater resilience and a reduced risk of debilitating injuries. Balance is another key area that benefits from strength training. Improved balance can significantly reduce the risk of falls, which, as mentioned earlier, can have serious consequences for older adults. By strengthening the muscles in our legs and core, we improve our stability and reduce our likelihood of stumbling or losing our balance. Strength training can also help improve our posture, reduce back pain, and boost our metabolism, which can be beneficial for weight management. Beyond the physical benefits, strength training can also have a positive impact on our mental health. Regular exercise, including strength training, has been shown to reduce stress, improve mood, and enhance cognitive function. It can give us a sense of accomplishment and boost our self-esteem, helping us feel more confident and capable in our bodies. So how do we incorporate strength training into our lives? It doesn't have to be complicated or intimidating. We can start with simple bodyweight exercises like squats, lunges, and push-ups. We can use resistance bands, which are inexpensive and portable, to add an extra challenge. We can also use light weights, starting with a weight that feels comfortable and gradually increasing as we get stronger. Joining a gym or fitness class specifically designed for older adults can be a great way to learn proper techniques and get personalized guidance. Working with a certified personal trainer or physical therapist can also be beneficial, especially if we have any underlying health conditions. They can create a customized exercise program that is safe and effective for our individual needs. Let's meet Helen, a retired teacher who enjoyed her daily walks but never considered strength training. She believed it was something for younger people or those looking to build big muscles. She was content with her routine, feeling that her walks were enough to keep her healthy and active. One day, while stepping off a curb, Helen tripped and experienced a minor fall. While she wasn't seriously injured, the incident shook her and made her realize the importance of improving her strength and balance. A friend recommended that she see a physical therapist, and Helen hesitantly agreed. The physical therapist assessed Helen's strength and balance and explained how strength training could significantly reduce her risk of future falls. He dispelled the myth that strength training was only for young people, emphasizing its crucial role in maintaining independence and mobility as we age. With the therapist's guidance, Helen began incorporating simple strength training exercises into her routine. She started with bodyweight exercises like chair squats and wall push-ups, gradually progressing to using resistance bands and light weights. The therapist taught her proper form and technique, ensuring that she was exercising safely and effectively. At first, Helen found the exercises challenging, but she was surprised at how quickly she started to feel stronger. She noticed that everyday tasks, like carrying groceries and climbing stairs, became easier. She felt more stable on her feet and more confident in her movements. As Helen continued with her strength training program, she discovered benefits that extended beyond the physical. She felt a sense of accomplishment and pride in her progress. She gained confidence in her ability to maintain her independence and live life on her own terms. She realized that strength training wasn't just about building physical strength. It was about empowering herself to live a fuller, more active life. Helen's story is a testament to the transformative power of strength training. It's never too late to start, and the benefits are numerous. By incorporating strength training into our lives, we can build a strong foundation for a long, healthy, and independent future. Habit 4. The tendency to isolate ourselves. The tendency to isolate ourselves is a surprisingly common, yet often overlooked habit that can significantly impact our health and well-being as we age. As we journey through life, the dynamics of our social circles can shift and sometimes shrink. Friends and family may move away, relocate, to be closer to their own children, or for health reasons. We might find it physically harder to get out and about as easily as we once did, perhaps due to mobility challenges or health concerns. Retirement can also lead to a decrease in social interaction, as we no longer have the built-in social structure of a workplace. The loss of a spouse or partner can create a profound void, leaving us feeling alone and adrift. While these life transitions are a natural part of aging, it's crucial to recognize the vital importance of maintaining social connections for our mental, emotional, and even physical health. Loneliness and social isolation can be as detrimental to our health as smoking or obesity. Studies have shown a strong correlation between loneliness and an increased risk of depression, anxiety, cognitive decline, and even heart disease. When we feel connected to others, we experience a sense of belonging, purpose, and support. These positive emotions can bolster our immune system, reduce stress levels, and improve our overall sense of well-being. Conversely, when we feel isolated and alone, our bodies can experience a cascade of negative effects, including increased inflammation, elevated blood pressure, and a weakened immune response. Social connection isn't just about the number of people in our lives. It's about the quality of those connections. Meaningful relationships, where we feel seen, heard, and understood, can provide a powerful buffer against stress and adversity. These connections can offer emotional support, practical assistance, and a sense of belonging that is essential for our well-being. So how can we combat the tendency to isolate ourselves and cultivate meaningful connections? It starts with being proactive and intentional about nurturing our relationships. Making an effort to stay in touch with friends and family, even if it's just a phone call or a video chat, can make a world of difference. Joining clubs or groups based on our interests, whether it's a book club, a gardening group, a hiking club, or a volunteer organization, can provide opportunities to meet new people who share our passions. Volunteering is a wonderful way to give back to our communities while also forging new connections. Helping others can bring a sense of purpose and fulfillment, while also providing opportunities to interact with people who share our values. Taking classes or workshops, whether it's learning a new language, taking up a new hobby, or exploring a new skill, can also be a great way to meet new people and expand our social circles. Senior centers and community centers offer a wealth of activities and programs designed specifically for older adults, providing opportunities for socialization, learning, and engagement. Even simple acts like striking up a conversation with someone at the grocery store, the library, or the park can brighten our day and create a sense of connection. If mobility is a challenge, exploring online communities and virtual meetups can provide a way to connect with others from the comfort of our homes. Online book clubs, discussion forums, and virtual support groups can offer a sense of belonging and connection, even when we're unable to physically be with others. Let's meet Bill, a retired accountant who, after retiring, found himself spending most of his time alone. His work had always provided a structured social environment, and he missed the daily interactions with colleagues and clients. The transition to retirement left him feeling adrift and increasingly isolated. He found himself filling his days with solitary activities, watching television, reading, and puttering around the house. While he enjoyed these activities to some extent, he couldn't shake the feeling of emptiness and loneliness that crept in. He missed the camaraderie, the shared laughter, and the sense of belonging that he had experienced during his working years. He started to withdraw from social invitations, feeling a lack of motivation to engage with others. His sleep became disrupted, and he found himself feeling increasingly irritable and down. Recognizing that his isolation was taking a toll on his well-being, Bill decided to take action. He remembered a flyer he had seen at the local library about a book club, and, although hesitant at first, he decided to give it a try. He was surprised at how much he enjoyed the discussions and the opportunity to connect with others who shared his love of literature. He also started volunteering at a community garden, where he discovered a passion for growing vegetables and the satisfaction of contributing to something larger than himself. These activities not only provided him with a sense of purpose and accomplishment, but also reconnected him with others who shared his interests. He began looking forward to his weekly book club meetings and his volunteer shifts at the garden. He rediscovered the joy of conversation, the warmth of laughter, and the comfort of belonging. He started sleeping better, his mood improved, and he felt a renewed sense of vitality and engagement with life. Bill's story is a powerful reminder that social connection is not a luxury, it's a necessity. It's an essential ingredient for a healthy, happy, and fulfilling life, especially as we age. By being proactive and intentional about cultivating meaningful connections, we can combat the tendency to isolate ourselves and create a rich tapestry of relationships that nourish our souls and enrich our lives. Habit 5. Resisting new experiences. Our final habit, resisting new experiences, can subtly but significantly diminish the vibrancy of life after 60. It's human nature to gravitate towards the familiar, the comfortable, the predictable. We establish routines, develop preferences, and find comfort in the known. As we age, these tendencies can become more pronounced. Perhaps we feel we've earned the right to stick with what we know, or maybe we worry about the physical or mental challenges of trying something new. However, this resistance to new experiences can inadvertently close us off from a world of possibilities and contribute to a sense of stagnation. Learning, growing, and exploring are not activities reserved solely for the young. They are essential for maintaining cognitive function, emotional well-being, and a vibrant spirit at any age. Think about it. When was the last time you did something for the first time? Tried a new cuisine? Visited a place you'd never been before? Learned a new skill? These experiences, big or small, ignite a spark within us. They challenge our brains, broaden our perspectives, and connect us with the world in new and exciting ways. Stepping outside of our comfort zones can be invigorating, reminding us of our capacity for growth and adaptation. It can also boost our confidence and self-esteem as we discover hidden talents and overcome perceived limitations. The benefits of embracing new experiences are numerous. Learning new skills, whether it's taking up a new hobby, learning a new language, or mastering a new technology, keeps our minds sharp and agile. It challenges our cognitive abilities, strengthens our memory, and enhances our problem-solving skills. Trying new activities, from joining a dance class to exploring a new hiking trail, can improve our physical health, boost our energy levels, and enhance our balance and coordination. Exploring new places, whether it's traveling to a different country or simply visiting a local museum, can broaden our horizons, expose us to different cultures and perspectives, and enrich our understanding of the world. Connecting with new people through joining a club, volunteering in our communities, or simply striking up conversations with those we meet can expand our social circles, provide a sense of belonging, and combat feelings of loneliness and isolation. Resisting new experiences can also lead to a sense of missed opportunities and regret. As we look back on our lives, it's often the things we didn't do, the chances we didn't take, that we regret the most. Embracing new experiences allows us to create a rich tapestry of memories, stories, and connections that add depth and meaning to our lives. So how do we break free from the habit of resisting new experiences? It starts with a shift in mindset. Instead of viewing new experiences as daunting or intimidating, we can choose to see them as opportunities for growth, discovery, and joy. We can cultivate a spirit of curiosity, a willingness to try new things, and an openness to the unknown. Start small. Take a different route to the grocery store. Try a new recipe. Attend a free lecture or workshop at your local library or community center. Join a walking group or a book club. Volunteer at a local charity or nonprofit organization. The possibilities are endless. As you begin to embrace new experiences, you'll likely find that the initial discomfort or hesitation gives way to a sense of excitement and fulfillment. You may discover hidden talents, forge new friendships, and gain a renewed appreciation for the world around you. Let's meet Sarah, a retired nurse who always dreamed of learning to paint. For years, she put it off, telling herself she was too busy, too old, or simply not talented enough. She admired the vibrant colors and expressive brushstrokes of other artists, but she couldn't shake the feeling that it was something beyond her reach. One day, while browsing through the local community center's brochure, She noticed a listing for a beginner's painting class. Hesitantly, she decided to sign up. On the first day of class, Sarah felt a mix of nervousness and excitement. She was surrounded by people of all ages and backgrounds, all eager to explore their creativity. The instructor, a warm and encouraging woman, guided them through the basics of color mixing, brush techniques, and composition. To Sarah's surprise, she found herself enjoying the process immensely. She discovered a hidden talent for capturing the beauty of the world around her on canvas. The colors flowed effortlessly from her brush, transforming blank canvases into vibrant landscapes and expressive still lifes. Not only did she discover a new passion, but she also made new friends and found a renewed sense of purpose and fulfillment. The art class became a weekly highlight, a time for her to connect with her creativity, express herself, and connect with others who shared her newfound passion. Sarah's story is a testament to the transformative power of embracing new experiences. It's never too late to learn, to grow, and to discover new passions. By stepping outside of our comfort zones, we open ourselves up to a world of possibilities and create a life that is rich, vibrant, and full of meaning. Remember, aging is a privilege, and it's up to us to make the most of it. By breaking free from these 5 habits, we can create a life that is not just longer, but richer, more fulfilling, and more vibrant. If you enjoyed these tips on life after 60, please give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment below sharing your own experiences and insights, and subscribe to the channel to get notified when I release new videos. Your support helps the channel grow and allows me to bring you the latest tips on living your best life after 60, absolutely free. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.